Hey guys, so I'm going to do a full face routine, and it's going to be a full face without foundation. So sometimes when I do a full face, I'm just like, I don't even feel like wearing foundation. I just want to be light but still have like a beat face. Alright, so before I get into the makeup, I just want to tell you guys that I use the St. Ives face moisturizer, and then I put a couple drops of the Tarte Maracuja oil. I noticed that when I do makeup looks and I make sure that my face is really moisturized and oiled up and absorbed, my whole makeup look ends up being really nice and soft and like smooth, because my face is very much moisturized and it doesn't want to overproduce any oils of its own to compensate for being so dry. So I found that moisturizer and oil is a really good base for a makeup look for me. So I'm going to first spray my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. So I'm going to go with my NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. Alright, so I went ahead and did my brows and my eyes. I used the Carli bybel palette for this look. So for my brow bone, I used this color here and this color here, and then for my transition color, this color closest to my skin tone, and then for my crease I used this color, deep mauve color, and then for my lids I used this metallic, actually this metallic-y pink one. So I'm really liking this palette. It has everything that you need to travel with for your eyes. You can do a smoky and then a daytime light look. You got your highlighters here, and you can also use these for eyeshadows too. So palette's really good. So for the no foundation look, you got to make sure you have the concealer. So I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the color Deep. The key is to be very generous with putting on your concealer. If you want to color correct under your eyes, you can. But I always forget to do that, and then I just never end up doing it. So I'm like, if I really needed it that bad, then I would have used it, but I don't. I'm gonna let this set a little bit before I go in and start blending it out. But this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I'm loving it. Like this concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, along with the NARS creamy concealer, yeah. These are like the three best concealers. This one I guess is a dupe for the NARS one, the Maybelline. This one, very good. It's supposed to be like a non-creasing concealer, and so far I've been using it for like over a month now, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. So once I sponge that in, then I take this Flawless concealer brush from e.l.f. and I just buff in the concealer that I just did. Buff it in lightly, because the one thing is that you're not going to be putting on foundation or anything, so the concealer doesn't have much to blend with besides like your skin and the powder that you will put on later. So you got to make sure it's all buffed in. Alright, so then to set my under eye, I'm going to take the what is this? The Maybelline Dream Wonder powder, and this is in the color Ivory, 15 Ivory. So this is a lighter color than me. I wanted a lighter color powder to help set my under eye concealer, but also to brighten it up a little bit. And on my other videos that I've done before, makeup videos, I have showed that I like to use pressed powder for under eye. I have the Laura Mercier powder, but sometimes that powder can be a little too drying, and it causes your under eye to get really like dry and wrinkly because it's so dry. So I noticed that just using pressed powder is good enough, maybe even better, and it doesn't just cause so much of the dryness. So I'm gonna take this powder, and this is the e.l.f. blush brush, and then just pat that in there. Pat it, not swipe it. I use this brush to put the setting powder. Another option is to go back with that Real Techniques beauty sponge and go into the powder, swirl it in there, and then do that too. A damp beauty sponge with the setting powder, with any type of setting powder, actually sets it pretty well. So I could just go in with this or go in with the Laura Mercier powder. So I'll just do that just to show you guys two different ways. But so I'm going to take the Laura Mercier powder, my beauty sponge, still a little damp, and then it just be an extra step just to further brighten under the eye. We don't have to do too much, just enough just to get it in there. I'm gonna let that set, and then I'm gonna go back with my eyes. So I've stopped using black under eye liner. I feel like using a dark brown actually makes your makeup look a little bit more softer. So I'm going to take this random dark brown pencil, this random dark brown eye pencil, and line them. I usually do the corners. It helps make it look a little bit more smoky and stuff. So I'm going to do like just the corners. Going back to my Carli Bybel palette, that color that I did on my crease, I'm actually going to take that same color and run it along the bottom of my under eye. I have a secret. So you know how sometimes people line their waterline with white liner to make their eyes look more bigger? Sometimes it can be look a little too much. So I learned that I can use a beige or like a nude colored pencil. This is actually lip liner, but I can use it in my waterline to help bring out that bigger eyed look without it being too stark white. So I'm going to go in with this NYX lip liner in beige. So like a light colored, like a nudie pink. And then go in my waterline. So concealer and my powder is all nice and set. And I'm going to go in with my face powder. So the key is to, for the no foundation look, get powders that are like powder foundations. So it's powder like, but it's not like a cream or heavy like a foundation. So I have two really good options. I go back and forth through these and I cannot pick one. So this is the Bare Minerals Pro, and this is in Hazelnut 25, and this is the foundation powder or pressed face powder. I don't even know if they call it foundation powder. And then this is the MAC Studio Fix, the one and only, and this is in NW43. So I could use either, I don't know, but I think I'll go with the Bare Minerals Pro because my MAC Studio Fix is like almost gone, and it'll be easier to get powder to show you guys with this one. So this is the Sephora Synthetic Complexion, and then just dab that on. You don't have to swipe it, but just pounce it on there. Woo. And I'll just swipe in here to help blend my concealer that I did. And I have my Dolce & Gabbana blush in orange. I've had this blush forever. It's so good. But any orange concealer or any orange blush is really good, especially for like deep skin tones because we're already like really bronzy. So putting a orange blush like right up here makes you like glow like so well. So I'm gonna put my brush in there a little bit. Alright, so I'm taking the NARS. I want to do a pinky color. So this is called Gady, and this is like a pink blush. I just wanted to like go in there and kind of liven my skin up a little bit with the pink. It's a light pink, so it doesn't show up so much on my skin tone, but a little bit's in there. Taking my concealer brush. This is an e.l.f. brush that is broken, but not concealer, contour. So I'm going to go in with the same color that I put under my eyes and on my crease. That dark burgundy color, and it's going to contour my face. Alright, now going into the lips, I have my MAC lip liners. I'll first go in with Chestnut. I'm going to go in with Whirl for the inside. Whirl is like my favorite lip liner ever. The NYX Lip Lingerie color in Cashmere Silk. Alright, so that is it for the face. I'm going to go in with my Mario Badescu, the facial spray. Something about that spray, like I love it so much. And like I've heard people use it for some years now, and I always thought it was just, you know, some hoopla stuff. But it's actually really good. I love it so much. And then I can set my face with either the D-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control or the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Doesn't matter which one. I'll use this one right now. Oh, I forgot to highlight. Duh. I'm gonna go in with this one. Can't believe I almost forgot to highlight. Ooh, girl, look at that. Carli Bob coming at you. So that's it. What do you guys think of the highlight though? So what do you guys think of the no foundation beat look? Loving it. I'm loving it. This is a type of look that I do when I'm on vacation, and it's like daytime and I want to go out and have like a really nice face, but don't want to put on so much like foundation and stuff. This is the face that I do, my no foundation look. So when I go for my bachelorette trip, where we're going is gonna be really hot. So this is what I'll be doing like every day to go out during the daytime, having this no foundation look. Have your face put together, but you don't have to put on so much foundation. Yes, honey, get into this. Get into this. Alright, so that is it for the look. This is how I got my hair laid for the day. Woo! I hope you guys liked that video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Something like ting-a-ling-a-ling-a.